Hello and welcome to Class 54. In this video, I will demonstrate the features that are in Class 54 app. So I'm just going to launch the app here. You launch the app, and on the home page here, you would see the exams that are available. We are, of course, adding more exams to this with time. If you want to see more of those exams, you will tap on see more here. So we would then try to take a test, say JAMP, for example. One thing that we've added here is to make this as close as possible to the exam scenario, such that you will not practice with the app and then you get into the exam and you don't know what to do. Because there are two things that you have to consider, which is learning and preparing for the exam itself, and then how do you then use the tools, the computer-based, because this is a computer-based exam. How do you then use the tools to ensure that you pass your exam? And these are the two things that this app actually cater for, especially in the case of JAMB. So we'll select this 4 exams, for example, and yeah, we would say you can decide to change this to like the year that you would like to practice. We can switch that around, for example, maybe 2014 here, and then we can okay, you can just also change the time. 120 minutes here would allow you to do 2 hours, which is the standard time that you will get in a JAM exam, for example, and you can start, and you would load up the questions, and on this interface you could see all of the questions and how you can answer them as well. You can switch between subjects and practice them, as this is what you will also meet in the exams, for example. You can do all this cross board. Also, we have for accessibility, we have added a smart voice assistant that can allow you to just listen.
Question 1. A waterfall is 420 meters high. Calculate the difference.
And you can stop it. You can also report an error if you spot one, which we deal with very quickly. And also you can see the difficulty level of the question, or difficulty index as the case may be, which we have calculated internally, just so you can know. Which also means that you could select questions that are not so hard, not so easy, or you can choose to practice only maybe easy questions or difficult ones and things like that. And if you hit submit, for example, we will give you results for the 4 subjects that you've selected, for example. As you may know, in JAMP there are 4 subjects that you can practice maximum, that you can actually sit for. We call the subject combination, right? And on the bottom here you see like initial data stats about what you've just taken. But if you want to dig deeper into it, you view the a breakdown of it, and here we can show you, for use of English, these are the breakdowns, how much time you spend, these are the incorrect questions, and this is the difficulty of the questions that you took, and so on. And that's also applicable to all the other subjects as well. You can also come back to view results, and in this place you would see why you got some questions wrong or right, as the case may be, and we will let you know whether you attempted it, whether you failed it, and things like that. And then with that you can correct yourself. At the bottom here there is a chance for you to see what is wrong with the exam. I'm sorry, your areas of the areas that you need improvement, and so on. And so with that you can make adjustment. One of the things that we'll be adding, of course, is to give you more in-depth analysis about areas that you need to improve on for a particular subject, and also suggest what you can work with. We are working on some ontology models to help this really work well for our users. Of course, with this you will be able to learn faster and prepare better for your exams as well. Yeah, and of course you can get out of this point and come to performance analysis. You can also see the breakdown of your performance over time, and in all of the exams that you've sort of taken tests. You can also come to our leaderboard where you would see where you are compared to others, for example, and of course across time and seasons, essentially. Yeah, and then of course subscription, and this is the fun part, our subscription is so